Lions, and welcome to Water Boatman Wednesday. I am Mr. Garcia, your assistant principal, and as you know, there is no place I would rather be than right here with all of you, great students and great staff and faculty on this campus. Now, water boatmen, what are they? They're little bugs. Their legs move frantically on the water, and they're kind of pesty, especially if you have a pool or a sauna. Out in the middle of a pond, they're fine, but generally people who have pools and saunas don't like them. They're not very, very fun. So, teachers, thank you very much for getting your lunch count and attendance in. And now for a couple of extra announcements. The book fair is coming next week, November 18th to the 22nd, so more on that later. Students, if Mrs. Worm is holding a book for you, you need to get that the same day during your AR time. Okay, and so if you don't, she's going to put it back on the shelf. You're going to have to go dig it up again later. So make sure you just pick it up the same day. Okay, we have our first trimester rally coming up this Friday, November 15th. All staff, please look at the agenda and review that to make sure you know if you're presenting at the rally. Okay? And then one last thing, students, in the morning, that little four-square area over by the kindergarten area, I don't want you playing on the far side of that. On the inside of that, it'd be fine, but we don't have a whole lot of coverage out there in the morning, so we're trying to spread out all of us yard duties in the morning, which we're not really actually official yard duties, but we are trying to watch the whole area, so we need you to not be on that back area. So I told you that this morning. I'll reiterate that tomorrow. Okay, the temperature this morning is 58 degrees. Well, the high today is going to be 58 degrees, but the temperature this morning, 44 degrees. So that is pretty chilly. And so we want to make sure that we are, dressing appropriately. Make sure you have a sweater, jacket, something like that, okay? All right, the 3 words of PBIS, Lions, what are they? 1, 2, 3. Respectful, responsible, safe. Okay, so make sure that everything you're doing is about being respectful or responsible or safe, or all 3, okay? Now, in this regard, hands. Please don't put your hands on others, grabbing them, pulling them along. That's just not respectful, and it's not safe. So make sure you're observing that. Okay, and now for a roar card. The first one here, or the only one here for today, is Mrs. Lee is recognizing Eli. Eli has been a great help in class. He continues trying even when it's hard and is a great friend to his peers. Thank you for being a role model. Eli, I am super proud of you. You got a heart there for Mrs. Lee. Great job, Eli. My hat's off to you. All right, let's take a look at our lunch for today. Mac and cheese entree, yum, yum. Cajun chicken pasta, lots of nice, pastas in there. So we're going to have some flat bread, a little bit more, on the, okay, garlic roasted zucchini, good job. Broccoli florets, some tomatoes, carrot and raisin salad, and some apples in there. So try to have as much of the fruits and vegetables as you can. Fill up your plate with those things because that's what's really good for you. And we'll see what we can do from there. All right. Birthdays for today. Okay, yesterday we had some birthdays. I didn't read them yesterday because I didn't have the list for me. Adam Lee. Adam is an 8-year-old in Mrs. Young's class. And then Jordan and Julian Rivera. They're both 6 years old in kindergarten. One is in Mrs. Grant's class and one of them is in Mrs. Hudson's class. Happy birthday to you both. And then today we have Erilyn Vu. Erilyn is a 12-year-old in Mrs. Magana's class. So happy birthdays to the 4 of you. Great job. Okay, so now let's talk about a joke. Okay, so why did the coach put the frog in the outfield? Because he was good at catching flies. Yep, makes sense. All right, let's go ahead and stand for the flag salute. Hats off, hoods off. Okay, all right, that happens too. Okay, hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, great job, Lions. We are doing great. Remember, be here every day. Don't miss school because when you miss school, you miss out. Right, be here every day. And remember, the world is a different place. The world is a better place because you're in it. So have a great day, Lions, and we'll see you around.